Orion is an awesome roller coaster located at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio. This is the second newest coaster to open in America. When it was announced, we were all surprised that the coaster wasn't named Polaris. We all made fun of the name and joked around and called it Onion. And that's a good nickname for it, because this is a ride that makes me cry tears of joy and happiness. A lot of people were disappointed that it didn't quite reach 300 feet tall, and they thought it looked like Leviathan. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan in the world of Leviathan, so I wasn't expecting too much from it either. I was expecting it to be better than Leviathan, but worse than Millennium Force, the other two Giga coasters I've ridden. And I'm just gonna go out and say it. I think this is my favorite Giga coaster I've done, and yes, it is absolutely a Giga coaster. It only has a height of 297 feet, but it has a 300 foot drop, making it a Giga. But Giga or Hyper, this is an incredible experience. It's my second favorite coaster in the park and my fourth favorite in Ohio. And that doesn't sound amazing, but that's honestly pretty high praise. This was built as part of the new area in the park, Area 72. 72 being the year that the park opened. It's themed to space and stuff like that, and I think it's really cool. And let me just say, Orion is top 3 when it comes to beautiful coasters. It might be the most beautiful coaster I've ever seen in person. The electric blue track and silver support structure along the blue sky makes for one stunning view. The lift, the airtime hills, and the helix at the end are all visually pleasing. And please don't get me started on the lights in the dark. It's one heck of a view. So I never waited in the regular line for this coaster because of my boarding pass. So I get to choose my rows. I chose row 1 for my first ride, and I thought it was overrated, along with my friend, which you can see in my vlog from the park. But I did back row on the rest of my rides, and that was pretty awesome. It's way better in the rear of the train. Definitely try to go there. I did it 6 times, I believe, and 5 out of 6 rides I got off impressed. So let's get into my thoughts on the ride experience. You start off with the 297 foot tall lift hill that takes you up at a decent speed. It's not too slow, but it's not too fast. Although there's really not a problem if it was one or the other. That's just what I noticed. You then go down that 300 foot drop at an 85-degree angle. This is an amazing drop. I liked it more than Leviathan's for some reason. You then go through this outer bank turn that mimics a lot of RMCs. It feels like a taller and drawn out version of it, but it's a really fun element. Then is the turnaround, which isn't anything special, just a regular turnaround. Then is the speed hill, which gives some great airtime. And after that is a much larger airtime hill that is trimmed a bit, so you don't get crazy airtime on it. But after that is the helix, which is pretty intense. I was not expecting it to be that intense. This ride isn't Millennium Force intense, but it's still pretty forceful. And after that is my favorite element on the ride, along with the first drop. This is an off-axis hill that gives you nice flojector airtime to end off the ride. The back row is the way to go on the whole ride, including this, so don't miss out on that. The restraints are the typical B&M clamshells, so you can get some good room if you sit more towards the edge of your seat. My last 2 or 3 rides were the only rides where I got some good room, and it was incredible. I got more room on Diamondback, but it was still good. Now, duration. Is this ride too short for me? At first I thought so, but the more I rode it, the more I was satisfied. I still wish it was longer, but I guess it's fine. And in the location in the park, I think they could have done a little bit more, because they put it in the place of Firehawk, but again, that's fine. And how to get to the ride, you go under Racer, and then you pass Flight of Fear, and then you go to the ride. So it's kind of weird. It's towards the back of the park, and I don't mind the location, although I think it's really good. Overall, this ride is amazing and better than Canobie for sure. I can't wait to get back to KI next year. It's higher than Cedar Point for parks I want to get back to for many reasons, and Orion is one of them. It's my 6th favorite roller coaster overall currently, and I've ridden 122 coasters in total, which means I prefer this ride over 116 other coasters I've ridden. That's really good, and I should be at 124 in a week. I'll be heading back to Waldamer. I still need 2 credits there. This will be my 3rd time there, and I still need the kitty credit, so 3rd time's the charm. And also, they're new for 2020 Coaster Whirlwind, which obviously I couldn't have ridden that before. But I thought I'd let you know. I should be meeting up with Carter there, so it should be fun. So that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching it. I do appreciate it. Please let me know in the comments what review you would like to see next. I'll be sure to do it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later.